Hey, Eagle Run 23 here. Got a couple of rusty tools. These have come in. These are not mine, but we can get them cleaned up. So, looks like a pair of snips and some pruners. We know all about these pruners, but I have not worked on these before. So we'll take a wire wheel tool and get them taken apart. These right here are my favorite pair of pruners. They come apart so easy and they clean up so nice. They're made out of good quality material that sharpens. And then when you get this far, you just untwist them. That goes right on the wire wheel. The spring is stainless and looks in pretty good shape. And we'll get those cleaned up as well. Alright, so these came out pretty good. I'm not going to full polish on them. This is the main one that needs attention. It's got some rust scaling there on the back. So we'll work on flattening that. Probably sandpaper first, and then we'll flatten it on a stone. And same with this one. This is the inside. I have a whole video on bypass pruners versus anvil pruners. These of course are bypass. They work like a scissor. So this is flat, and then this is the cutter. So let's flatten this side on the stone, which is really kind of like lapping. Bit of oil. Take a peek here and see what it's doing. Alright, not bad. So just remember, this entire surface is machined flat all the way to where the two pieces contact each other. So you don't want to flatten this and not this, because you want those two to go together at the same rate. if you flattened this and not this, where they're meeting, then you would end up with whatever the gap difference is there, and they wouldn't work very well. So make sure that that is also on the stone and getting flattened as well. All right, we've got good contact all the way across. A little bit right there is not really getting touched yet. Okay, I think we'll run with that. Now this one, we're going to do some sandpaper on. See if we can polish it up a little bit more. All right, so I've clamped. We're going to do some 400. All right, looking good. While we got it here, let's go ahead and hit it with there it is. While we got it here, let's go ahead and hit it with some of the 2000. It's not really going to make that big of a difference because we're not going to a full polish here. There's going to be some discoloration in the metal. We're just really trying to remove the rust, and I kind of just want to see what this does. I haven't done that much with this 2000 grit sandpaper, but it worked out pretty well on that knife project. Now, I told them that this was not going to be perfect, so they just wanted them to be sharpened and have the rust removed. That looks really nice. Well, you can see that, yeah. Looks really nice. Let's flip it over. Again, this is 400 grit, which is pretty nice for this. And we will flatten the stone shortly. I just wanted to remove as much of that rust right there as we could. Oh yeah, very smooth. Looking good. Again, we still have some discoloration, but we're not going to full polish. We'll hit with a little 2000 just for fun because we have it here. Make it a little shinier. and then we can flatten it on the stone. All right, so now let's check it for flat. Okay, we've got contact all the way across. Looks to be in really good shape. Very flat. Nice. Okay, I think we'll run with that. Now we'll flip over to the coarse side here. See if we can maintain that bevel. So this is just like sharpening a knife. We're gonna go across right here. All right, that looks pretty good. Now I don't feel any damage. Oh, maybe right there. Let's see if we can work on that part right there just a little bit more. Oh, I can see it on the back now, where that little spot is. All right, that looks pretty good. Let's go to the fine. And we'll do the very same thing. Feeling pretty sharp. Oh little bit of a burr on the back side there, but we'll flatten that out when we hit it one last time on the back side. Oh yeah, very sharp. Nice and smooth, nothing rough. I think those are ready to go. All right, let's go for reassembly here. Nice quick project for us. Put our spring back on. Just kind of threads back on there. Just a matter of lining them up. And make sure when you wire wheel this that you don't damage the nylon on that lock nut, because you do get your tension from that nylon, which provides tension in the feedback here. See, if they're too tight, they don't move. There we go. All right. So if you keep these things cleaned, shot a WD-40 or some ballistol, there's no reason they should rust. Wipe off any excess. All right, those dudes are sharp and looking good. We might want just a little bit more tension there. You do have a spring pushing back, so you can kind of custom that. That's a bit too much. Right there feels good. The spring should be able to overpower the nut tension and give you the right feedback. All right, so buy a nice quality pruner. These things will last forever. There's no reason why you couldn't do this over and over again, but the best action is to just take care of them in the first place and keep them clean and lubed, and they will last forever. All right, we got about 15 minutes on that project. No big deal. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.